Allow me to introduce myself.
Ready for a walk, Marcy? Ready, baby? Oh, look at that tail. Let's go, baby. Ready, baby? Let's do this. Come on, Marcy. Happy dog. Let's go home. Had another one, number 2. I had some horchata and I am on a sugar high. So I was walking with my dog and I realized I was wearing my USA flag t-shirt. And then I remembered the story. So in the first year of when I became a believer, I was so gung-ho and still am. But I remember I was like, God, oh my gosh, I love you so much. You're so amazing. I'll go anywhere for you. And I was hearing about all these missionaries going here and there and doing all these amazing things. So then I was like, you know, crying out. I was like, Lord, send me somewhere. I love it. Like, I'll go anywhere. Okay. Then, in the first year of me being a believer, my husband, which I didn't know was my husband, 2 months later, he comes to Australia to meet me. I remember talking to God and I was like, really, God? An American? I was kind of annoyed because Andy was amazing, is amazing. So I was like, an American out of all people, out of all places? Because I was really afraid. I was seeing all these things on TV about guns, tornadoes, earthquakes, everything bad basically. So that's what the media portrays about America and Americans. And I met a lot of guys in the club back in the day, and they were really douchey, like,
what's up, what's up, what's up, what's up? Get hold of yourself, alright?
From America, guys from America, and they were really douchey. So I was like, no thanks. Yeah, it just confirmed for me. I was like, no thanks, America, rather not go. So then it's funny that the guy comes along, Andy. Here I am, I'm American, Really, Lord? An American? Really? He's really awesome, but I don't think that anymore, obviously. So we got engaged. He moved to Australia for me for 5 months to check it out, get to know my family, and that was really awesome for him to, you know, just come and try it out. It didn't work out, nothing opened up over there, so I moved to America with him. Everything that I thought about Americans, it was so ignorant of me, and oh my gosh, so wrong, so wrong. Like, now I miss, whenever I leave America and I go somewhere else, I miss this place. I miss the accents, I miss the people, I miss my friends, my family here. I love it here. So after, like, I think a couple of months of being here, I remember I was in the backyard. I was reading my first book that someone felt that God told them to give me in Australia as my going away gift kind of thing. And I open it, and in the first chapter of me reading it, the writer lived in the exact same city that I was sitting in that backyard, reading the book in the same place that she lived in, that she wrote the book in. It was crazy. And then she mentioned her dog's name, and my landlord's dog was her dog's name in the book. So I was like, that's when it hit me, and I was like, oh my gosh, I was so directed by him here, and I'm so excited. And I just knew, I really felt it so strong in my spirit that, okay, it's time to go to America. And that fear that I had just like left, and I just went. I dove in. I was just trusting God, and it all happened. It's been so amazing. The people are beautiful here. America is wonderful. It's so different in so many places, and there's so much to see. And I've only been through one earthquake, just one. Scared me so bad. I jumped out of bed, I grabbed my dog, and I was like, Andy, oh my gosh, it's an earthquake. And I went and ran in the door, like, what do we do? What do we do? And then I remember looking at my pajamas. That was a bad choice. It was the end of the world. I would have been worse dressed. Catch me outside. I look terrible in my pajamas.
Catch me outside, how about that? Catch me outside, how about that? Catch me outside, how about that? How about that? Catch me outside, catch me outside, catch me outside.
Douchey. It's been such an amazing journey. It's been so fun. I have plans in my life, but God plans things for me, and I leave my plans for the future pretty open for God to move and shift things and direct us, because it's just so much more fun that way. And I really honestly trust His choices for me. You can't go wrong when He guides you. Like, it might be scary, but it's so fun. And if you know and you know and you know that He told you, or you're feeling taken that way in His peace and stuff, like, you should go. Like, you're not gonna miss out. It's gonna be the most amazing journey, like, without a doubt.
So we got to pray for this guy.
It was so amazing.
What happened, babe?
Well, we saw him limping, and like, I first thought was, man, I see that leg that's in a cast, and I need to pray for that man. So I kind of reasoned my way out of it, in and out of it, and I was like, well, I should have done it already. What's going on? And then my husband encouraged me to just go. So I just, as soon as he said, just, what are you thinking right now? And I was like, well, I was thinking about that man. And he goes, go.
And I was being passive because I actually knew she was. And I should have just told her bluntly. I should have just been like, go pray already. Why are you hesitating? Because I saw that she was like waiting or something. But I was trying to be gentle with this so she didn't feel pressured.
So I got out of the car. I ran off just before he went in the gym. And I asked him, sir, hi, how are you? And he's like, good. I said, how's your leg? It's getting better. And I said, well, what happened? And he said, I broke it. And I said, does it hurt? And he said, well, yeah. And I said, well, can I pray for your leg? Can I pray for you? And he said, yeah. So, and I just felt not to touch his leg, but I felt to hold his hand. So I asked him for his hand, and I just started like praying, and I was thanking God for who He is, and I was just saying, like, Lord, for your glory, Lord. And I was just, talking to the leg to heal in Jesus' name. After I finished praying, I asked him, like, sir, did you feel something? Because I sure did, And he was like, yeah, this heat all over me. I could feel like this really hot. And I was like, that's amazing. That's His glory, He wants to show us how much He loves us and like to glorify His name, And he's like, yeah, I really needed that. So anyway, hope you enjoyed this vlog. That's my story of coming to America. Never thought I'd be here. Oh my gosh, but I love it. Oh, check it out. I changed for this, but I didn't realize. Yeah. I know it got dark really quick, the sunset, and I hope I didn't get eaten by mosquitoes, but thanks so much for listening, and yeah, enjoy!
I found true love.